Did you save? Yeah, you did.
Well now.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began.
Why does the C and the K, like, not line up for Cubs?
This is bullshit. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Thank you. The curtain did not fall, by the way.
Yeah, you feel lied to.
Alright, let's get back into this. The door opened.
The flashback light became the motive.
Yep.
Okay.
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
When did he remember?
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but
We killed people to do it, and that didn't work out too well.
Now we're down to, like, a fucking volleyball team.
We were naive.
huh?
We weren't woke
That's what I
enough.
thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected.
Makoto.
Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
They got out of the bathroom, I guess.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison?
Please ignore that noise.
Although it requires time to circulate, even a
Poisons
small
in my
amount.
lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That
Like she
way,
is.
he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully.
It really
So when
seems
his
like those
carefully laid
one
out
words,
plan
like, you know, it
was
says the world,
erased,
this
he
world
would be in
belongs to
utter
me.
despair.
Seems like those words could spell, like, inside, somehow.
Yeah,
We'll see, though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Yes.
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote, but Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Like I said.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
I said that plan went out the window and you became the deceased.
Yeah.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse. Huh.
You can take those, like,
He's gonna be
arrows out, you know?
Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
I mean, I don't know, like, maybe he thinks they're cool.
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Maki, roll. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
Kind of anticlimactic for that.
Yeah.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Yep.
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him!
Who let her bring that?
Monokuma was completely fine with it.
Oh, cut through those
Call
words.
yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer. You fucking asshole!
Whoa, hey, language, Maki, alright?
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki, and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Or Maki's testimony, that doesn't add up.
Either the control panel or Kaito protecting Kokichi? I don't know. I don't pick whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no!
So, I mean, they think I'm a fraud. The first one makes sense to me.
Okay. Control panel being damaged?
That's it!
Yeah, okay. Like we said, it was anticlimactic.
That's what I
Maki
was
said she
thinking.
used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding the reason will help us find the hidden truth.
I'm confused.
Is it really Kokichi did it?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Oh, did you
At
know?
the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken. Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
So he's saying is rather.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with it?
I like that, Tom.
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
But maybe I can.
It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can I learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time,
Alright,
the alarm
so
system
I'm
didn't
thinking
go
it's
off.
this, but to double check.
Is protected by the alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote. So it's that with the 100% certainty that Kibo
Yeah.
said.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have 100% certainty.
Kibo, don't lie. No, it should have gone up 100%. That's what Monica said when we went together, right? So then, what positive can we consider?
Oh no!
I made a mistake.
I need to think
I
it
did
over
attempt to enter the
again.
hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter,
Let's double check this.
It is protected by an electric barrier. If someone approaches it, the alarm will sound throughout the academy. The alarm can be disabled with an alarm remote. The control panel for the electric barrier is next to the shutter. It has marks on it as though it was struck by something sharp.
the alarm
that's
would have
consistent with a
activated
knife.
with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
The two exosols at the scene of the crime. One was stored with its cockpit closed. The other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open and its cockpit exposed.
It should not.
There is enough space for the cockpit for one person. There's an electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can open.
It should not be that.
I don't think it's that.
What else was there?
The bomb.
Yeah. It's,
It scatters particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves and rendering the electronic communication and sensors unusable. Lasts for about 2 hours and covers an area of about 50 yards. But it doesn't make sense. Like, if they use the electro bomb, it'll just open, right?
I think we have to actually, we have to open it manually.
It doesn't make much sense that, like, she would start attacking the thing, though, right? If the bomb went off?
Would she know if, Okichi used his bomb? Because we still don't know what happened to the other two.
but if the barrier was still up.
Yeah, it would be down if you used it.
Yeah, so it should have been obvious if a bomb was used because the or like maybe.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
I don't think that's
A
it.
special setting like off.
But then you'd have to agree, and you can't.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Well, it certainly ain't the crossbow.
You really try to break the control panel with her knife.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell
It's not
anyone
that.
lies.
Wouldn't it be that?
It can't be the used electro hammer. I think. Doesn't make any sense for
What
that.
can we learn?
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
Exosol's
And
protecting
I tried to destroy
Monokuma.
the control panel.
So if you try to destroy it, and that
Gave her-
agrees with this, where it's like it was struck by something sharp.
Right.
A knife is sharp.
Then I guess it
With
might
my
be
knife.
the electro
At the time,
bomb.
the alarm system didn't go off.
It didn't go off.
That is correct. The alarm system did not go off.
Is it because it was disabled because of this?
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
I mean, it's better than just sitting here. Like I might as well try.
I'm pretty sure,
Maybe Maki's telling a lie.
but like do whatever you want. But I'm pretty sure it has to be that 100% certainty remark.
Maybe.
Yeah, whatever.
System didn't go off.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I don't think Maki is lying.
Yeah.
Wait. What was I need?
I did attempt
Maybe
to
the
enter
electro
hangar.
bomb on 100% certainty.
Yeah, I get. Like, I guess Kokiki used it
If you had
then.
approached the shutter, activated.
Oh my god.
Maybe it was just broken.
Ah, Steven.
I'm sorry. You wanted me to be the one to play, not you. Like to control everything.
I did it.
Okay, so
Destroy with the knife, that's true. Alarm didn't go off, that's true. Approach the shutter, that's true. 100% certainty, I am unconvinced. Yeah!
okay.
That's wrong.
So Kokiki used one of his bombs for some reason.
Okay.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
And the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
Oh, it was Kaito. But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it. Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
It disabled the safety
Yeah.
features on the hydraulic press.
I guess.
What?
The main objective of Kokiki using electro bomb was
Disable the press's safety function.
keep Kibo away.
Right.
Kind of wish I
It was
won for
to
that one.
deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
Please, no, don't let Kokiki be the killer. That goes against my spreadsheet.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken.
I
out
would
the
get a point
alarm
for that.
system.
You would be the only one.
That's right, I would.
It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What's the case? Runs contrary to the new evidence.
Kaito's cause of death.
Yep.
That's it.
The mastermind of the killing game. Kibo's the actual mastermind.
Death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of death could now be
Hydraulic press.
This is it.
oh,
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
It would be the hydraulic press itself.
Okay, why are these Kokichi naked? That's just the one thing I want to know.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what? That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
Alright, you lead the way then,
Right,
Himiko.
Shuichi?
No! We literally have no evidence besides the one piece of evidence that mattered. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death?
It is not possible.
It's not possible. But the videotape.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit.
It was Kibo.
No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Why were you naked?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right?
Alright, either A, we guarantee Maki's death, or B, we guarantee Kokichi's death. Maki, you're dying.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Alright.
Can I say? I don't know. So I'll go in the middle.
It's gonna be a 50-50 split, isn't it?
I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Figure out the truth?
I'm gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
This
Sorry.
would be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Oh god. Everything was disabled.
Yeah? What kind
Oh,
of
the
reaction
monitors
is
were
that?
also disabled.
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Would you not think we'd get this
Why
far?
do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case?
It's bullshit.
Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details
Oh,
of each
that's
crime.
fine.
Yeah.
That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma.
Yeah, they were walking, you know.
Blocking him off. Bullying him.
Admiring him.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at the time, the exosols were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point! Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
Why would he lie to us?
Yeah.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me,
Maki.
baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
I know, that's the Monaco's.
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
You're pointing the wrong
You
way.
need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ah.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth.
Don't tell me, Randaro.
Unlike like the lies you love so much.
Shot put
The
ball
truth
is hard to
should
get
be
killed by.
impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Is Rantaro's research lab just a control chamber for Monokuma?
Hey.
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yep.
Yeah,
That is what that would mean.
that's what we said like a couple episodes ago.
With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say will be the truth, okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Use remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
It is Mew.
Oh, you didn't know?
What was that? Never mind.
Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Why did he commit murder then?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
Alright, that's a dick move, Monokuma.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
Look at Rantaro just like looking.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Himiko is.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Are you actually fucking surprised by that?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
To become the mastermind.
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What would you call yourself?
Is Rantaro the ultimate mastermind?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
Ah, okay, man.
I guess I'm with Himiko on this one.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Gyunko Inoshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. So, who's done this? Who played this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
What about us?
Yeah.
When I play a game, I intend.
We're very much...
Oh, he's doing the thing where he has his arms behind his back.
But what's considered winning in this game? beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory.
Yeah.
When did we lose control of the situation? We are very much the side character right now.
That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma.
I'm so confused. Why did you take your clothes off?
Yeah.
I can deceive Monokuma till the very end. Then I'll be the winner.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
Yeah.
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Now you're on our side.
Yeah. What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Ultimate Despair Headmaster.
Who invited you?
I did.
Yeah.
I wanted to hang out with them.
Yeah, like, you could replace
Let's
Kibo.
join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
This is great.
Be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Let's just let him join.
In
Yeah, come
my
on.
experience,
He's an ultimate. You
whenever
saw the splash
learn a
screen.
new fact,
Also, you know, none of you have really contributed.
Yeah.
you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
So no truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. Evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Let's go through this. I want to say it's the video.
Yeah, I was also thinking the video. Poison Kokichi's clothes. Oh, Kokichi's clothes being flushed down the toilet? But, you know, to me that doesn't make much more sense now.
How
Kokichi's
did-
disappearance. It's one of these last three, I think.
Yeah.
A video shot from the camera from the exosols. It shows the moment Kaito was crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi's disappearance. So he found stuffed in the toilet in the hangar's bathroom.
Well, it's close. Alright.
I already know about that. We need evidence of what I don't know about.
Everyone's staring at me. They think
May-
I'm a fraud.
Maybe Monokuma doesn't know the video?
He saw the video.
He did, okay.
What is that? I
I
don't
already
know.
know about that.
Damn it.
I mean, evidence that he doesn't know of. He should know about that. He should know about that.
That.
What do you know about this?
Would he know about the blood stain in the bathroom? Maybe not, because he couldn't get in. Hydraulic press, the safety function, Kaito's coat, the swipe pattern, blood stain, Kibo's account, the hanger from the shutter, the used electro bomb, the exosols protecting him. Maybe he wouldn't know about the electro bomb.
Did we do his clothes?
I think we did. Yeah.
Oh, this is the thing that he didn't know about and we brought up.
Yeah, God damn it! That's
sorry.
what I said.
Discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Whoop.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Huh? Really?
He's the cause of death for your two best friends.
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you want Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video. It must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show?
Killer. Victim. TV.
Yeah.
And
This is a W.
Yeah. The Victu.
The victim.
Michael Vick and Tim Allen, the victim.
The victim.
Is it even possible?
Wait. It only showed Kaito. Was there
Yeah, it didn't
someone else also in the...
There was no one else in there as far as we know. It could have only been Kokichi, because Maki was locked out, and she didn't see anyone else.
Okay.
No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that...
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died.
He's not
If we
dead.
can positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim.
Oh my god, he's in the other Exisol.
And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Does that mean there is
Then
no
it was
victim?
some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible. The
There's a slight
footage
pause.
showed the body being crushed.
It was like pause, and it stopped moving.
When in
And it just
footage
showed his
would they have
arm.
been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the
But his
victim
body
was
was covered up
switched,
before
then that
that.
would mean Kaito is still alive.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, the hydraulic press, like...
It stopped for like a split second.
Yeah, I know, and the press covered up the view of the corpse.
Yeah, that's
We
what I'm
already
thinking.
discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
You guys haven't noticed it.
Oh, and what trick is that? See, you don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Cool.
God.
I'm sure you'll be a lot of help.
Can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
Yes.
If Kaito is alive or not?
Not that, though.
Maki.
What if it's been Kaito this whole time?
I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Alright, so follow me here.
Yumiko, if you call her that again,
Magic?
No. That is the exisal that Kaito's in.
Oh, yeah.
And he's remotely controlling it still.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all tug it over together.
Yeah.
Together.
Hello.
And don't forget, you're not alone.
Everything floats down here.
Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
True.
A trick to that video. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? Alright, how do we figure this out? Is it the safety function?
Murder
There
video.
must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
See your fitting just fine?
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Does that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yep.
Person in that video,
Murder video. Agree with that.
was it really Kaito?
I mean, making it sound seems
Something
suspicious.
seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Okay.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Another location.
Any other bright
What is this?
ideas?
What is this? Danganronpa 2?
Come on, everybody, speak up.
Someone say something. Oh, that's so cute.
Man, everyone's loving Monokuma now.
I feel like someone said something that gives me a clue. We put our heads together, we can find the smells up. We won't on this. Alright, let's check this all again.
Trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Is it?
There is no trick.
So we're going with murder video.
Check, but there's no
Is it for the
editing function in
Maki
that
or
camera.
the?
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious of you? The filming angle seemed
It could be that
unnatural,
one.
don't you think?
This one?
I think it like the angle is strange.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief
Yeah.
I think it was so too, right, Suiki? When I laid it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So. This is obviously robophobia.
I'll never forget the bigoted hydraulic press.
Maybe I need to put the safety thing there.
There must be some trick to that
No, because
video.
that's an agree function.
That's what you all gotta
Yeah, like
figure
it stopped
out.
for a moment while he was recording.
Yeah, but he's talking about like the
You
fact
can
that
check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
I still think it's murder video is
Camera seemed
smoothie.
suspicious to it. The filming angle.
Oh my god.
Nope. Okay.
I'm going to safety with Kibo.
You agree, right, Shuichi? You can't tell from the angle, but I don't know how that helps us.
Damn it!
Made a mistake on anything and over again.
Okay.
There must be some trick to that video.
I might be like 2 steps ahead again. And that's fine. Because you all know I know what's going on. I hate you all. Yeah, there's 2, right, Suiki? 1 stop.
That's why it stopped, because of the safety function.
Yeah, that's why it
Okay.
stopped, and I'm too far ahead again.
Alright, everyone's gonna say we're the killer now.
Trick to that
Okay,
video.
so what
That's what you all
can
gotta
we
figure
do?
out.
The hydraulic press. Controls are a short distance away from the device. There are 2 buttons labeled up and down. It also features a safety function. The body was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable.
Okay, so we got that. Safety kind of. It can't be this. It's like the code was just there.
Yeah.
That's. Okay, hold on. So it can't be that one. So it's these 3, and what else is there? Murder
Hydraulic
video.
press, murder video.
Let's hear it again, one more time.
There is no trick.
No
You can
editing.
check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the place
Yeah, that-
I guess
camera
that's
seem
technically
suspicious
true.
to any of you?
'Cause
The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The
I
person
agree
in
with
that
that.
video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
It's not that. It's not that.
Correct. So, yeah, you tried agreeing with safety function with Kibo already.
Yeah.
Okay.
And safety wouldn't work with Smoogy's thing.
It was shot at a strange angle, but hydraulic press.
I think the strange angle with the hydraulic press is what they're asking for because it's blocking.
Okay.
Like I said, like,
That, yeah.
this is the part of the games I don't like is
Yeah. We know the answer, we just don't know how they want us to get there.
no editing.
Okay, so this one.
Filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
I hate you.
Well,
Sugi.
alright, everyone's gonna think we're the killer now.
You agree, right, Suiki?
Oh no!
You voted for me, Suiki. Now I'm voting for you.
There is no editing function on that camera. Okay, so...
Wait, hold on. Is there... Okay, yeah, it does... The only thing is, for editing, is that there's a pause.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in any of our true bullets that say that. Do they think I did? Wait. That's what I'm so let's get over with.
Is this-
Wow, Monokuma.
Retry. Okay.
Can't let it
I
end
can't
here.
let it end like this. Okay. I'm going to try the murder video with no editing.
Murder videos, no editing.
Because now,
Okay.
now I'm thinking, like, wait a second. It stopped for a split second, so that shows editing. I think that's what they're going for.
Guess that's kind of editing in a sense.
There's no in that camera.
Okay, that's great. Alright, we have no editing function. We have weird angle. We have a hydraulic press stopping for a minute. We have filmed at a different location.
The real location we just get rid
That's
of.
dumb, yeah. I also believe the editing locate. There's no editing on
Yeah.
the camera. So that brings us down to one of those two sets.
Smoogie and Kibo.
Yeah.
There must be some trick to that video.
Anger's front shutter. What is that?
Yeah, I don't think that could possibly be anything.
I mean, it's best to just look through it all.
Yeah.
It
It's
has-
protected by an electrical barrier. The alarm can be disabled with a remote. The control panel for the electric barrier is next to... There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. We know it's not a murder video.
Because we've tried it.
It might be that.
There's no trick.
Possibly the electro bomb. Maybe hydraulic press
You
with
can check,
Kibo.
but there's no edit.
I'm still thinking more of like the electro bomb.
Awful.
I think so.
Press
Yeah, because... Wait, no. I already did that.
Hey! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't the fucking safety function. It was...
The hydraulic press. I swear to God, if he says
Also
safety
noticed
function.
something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
We were on there for like 20 fucking minutes.
Can't wait to see how we have to
Because
lie
when
in this
Kibo
one.
and I first investigated that hydraulic press.
Not gonna stop. Not gonna stop.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
But in the video,
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
I did the press on. There's only one reason I can think of.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, where's the fucking camera? Is that camera? No, that's control panel.
That's the thing to get in. Steven.
I'm trying. What is that?
Is that Nexus all?
I think that might be. It's not over here. Might be this?
I thought there was only ever 3.
I could have sworn there was two. Maybe. Okay, what is that?
That's like the control panel out front next to the hangar, right?
Yeah. This is.
Or is that an opened camera?
Oh. It's this because they hit stop.
That's That makes a whole lot of sense.
I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that red one's totally gonna block it. What is that one on the right? Yeah, that's an upside down exisal.
I have a headache from this.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function.
Oh,
There'd be no way
yeah.
to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone,
I
you
forgot
mean
about that.
Kokichi, right?
My bad.
He's the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was
Oh,
rolling.
Monokuma.
That would have clearly been caught on camera.
While the camera was rolling?
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
Monokuma, you like these things. You should be a little more good at it.
If you stop something else.
There have been 87 of these so far.
Hydraulic press.
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. I fucking hate...
Oh no! Alright, now it's the camera, right? That's an electro bomb.
Over here.
It's camera.
This is barely bad. I don't know how to do this that well.
The three, yeah, those ones. But you already destroyed it, so
I am
much.
good at games. Maybe.
This is all fucked up.
I didn't do it, I swear. Fuck. Yeah. I don't care.
Alright, the extra hammer. That one sucks so hard.
God.
The
So
culprit
bad.
stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously.
Okay.
So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
What?
When did you ever say that?
Sounds just like
Stopped at the
Mew.
same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? This exisal? It was set up on one of the exisols?
That's pretty far away. You wouldn't be able to stop both at the same time.
I was wrong!
Everyone's staring at me. That's weird. They think I'm a fraud.
So it was by the controls.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
There!
There!
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate
As you can
the
see on my
press and
map.
camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
You all have your maps too, right? I only made one for me, and I told you all you should have made your own.
I want the mastermind to be Kaede.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording
Why do you have to keep showing it?
They would have used a better angle.
Shut up, I like it. I like seeing the course getting destroyed. You want to fucking murder it? There's your closest
At
one.
such an odd angle. And that proves the trick was used.
It doesn't really.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Surprisingly.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
What if he didn't switch the body?
In the press
He was just like,
report,
I just want to fuck with you a bit.
really see who is inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to agree with.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body.
Oh, so he did die of the poison then.
Yeah.
So Kaito's still alive.
Wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Yeah. Well, let's take a moment back and like realize something. He was poisoned.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Probably...
Kibo.
I'm going to guess probably no one, and Kokichi just waited for Kaito to die of the poison
Maybe.
before he crushed him with the press.
The bodies are gone. Nobody. Kokichi and Kai were the only ones in the hangar at the time. They were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, and the real victim was... the two people switched place.
Well, I mean, I guess not.
The other person in the hangar.
So Kaito
So
did...
Kaito killed Kokichi. If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something
Is
important?
Kaito the mastermind?
If I had the timeline right, there were only two people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I had to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time.
Oh, fuck. Victim...
Swapped,
How are the bodies swapped? Try the V.
so it might be victim.
Yeah. I'm seeing all the letters for victim.
Does that see?
You need, wait.
So I go for the C, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I thought the other one I got was a C. The-
Far left. Left middle.
This one?
Up, 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 it's going away! Yeah!
This one. Alright.
And there's a W.
Yeah, there's a W. Victim swapped.
No.
Placed. That could have been a B.
Victim... person.
I did a P.
Victim person. How are the bodies swapped if only 2 people were in the hangar?
Victim... Swap...
It can't be. There's one too few letters for swapped. So, like, Kaito's been the mastermind. Victim... Kaito? No. I don't know.
Go with an E.
Start plugging it. Nah, not
E. Yuki's next.
wait, do that again. Little light thing.
D, L, or H?
H? Victim out. Helper?
I don't know.
Bottom left. Okay.
How
Victim helper?
helped?
So Kokichi wanted to help Kaito because he wanted to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
I
But
can't believe I overlooked this.
Maybe.
Kaito wanted us all to die.
But he's the luminary of the stars.
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
Alright.
If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
The culprit of this case. My detective work hasn't failed me. The culprit is inside the exisal. It can only be them. Oh wait, he literally stands right next to it.
Yeah. I was gonna say we did that already.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion.
There's something you're overlooking here,
that
Shuichi.
Kaito is the
If that's right. Michael got 2 points this round.
Oh, fuck.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
No.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Huh?
What?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
But you killed second.
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
Well, 1 second. So, this is something I should have probably realized a little sooner. The fucking the poison bottle said poison on it in the bathroom that Maki threw in.
Yeah.
It says poison.
Okay.
So is it poison antidote?
But I was gonna say, like, it's all covered with blood. Maybe it's like antidote.
Also, we kind of clear it off at some point, I guess.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him.
So, like, all of the other antidotes had the name of it and then antidote underneath
Yeah.
it, right? So maybe that one is just like something poison and then underneath it antidote.
Well, I believe that didn't kill him.
But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Don't worry, Himiko, you'll make it out with me. Kibo, you might have a chance. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote. There's no mistake. Kaito is dead.
Poison. What if the poison Kokichi just drank a fucking bottle of poison and then actually drink the antidote and switched it out?
It'd be pretty fucking funny. Let's just see, though. Let's keep going.
I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Oh, I just thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how he feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But, Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
Like, he pretend to take off the cap and get his head, like, lifted up, so it would be really hard to tell.
Maybe.
What are you talking about?
I want you to live, I think.
Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
Alright, let's do some rhythm minigame.
I killed Kaito.
Okay.
No, I killed Kaito.
I killed Kaito.
Oh, you're the blackened.
He died from my poison arrow.
Oh, God.
There's no other possibility. What do you know?
Just in time with the claps.
I killed Kaito.
Prove it.
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow.
I could probably use this a lot more.
There's no other possibility.
What
do you
maybe there
know?
is.
What do you know?
It doesn't matter what you say.
You're the culprit.
I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
Thank you.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
The fucking ball fucked me up.
Wow, you fucked all of that up.
So I know I'm not wrong.
I know I'm not the best at
Sorry
these.
I kept quiet till now.
That's why I don't play them.
I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away
Also,
from the
using
truth
the rhythm
anymore.
just fucks me up. Oh, okay. This one. No wonder. It goes really fast compared to the others.
I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
Kind of drink. Yeah.
It ends here.
Yep. Instead, he just drank a bottle of poison.
Sucker.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
It was a lie.
After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
What?
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Sure.
Only
We're just
Kokichi
fucked
could
up.
think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Hello, Reggie.
Yeah, there's no one else who would ever do that.
Yeah, can't think of anyone at all.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
I know.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died.
Okay, Kokichi, are you dead or not?
But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma.
I'm done with
I
this
don't
case,
give
dude.
a
What the
crap
fuck
if
happened?
the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
See? I
I'm fine
knew
with
it.
being an extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
Because he's an ass.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore?
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Okay, what do we... Oh, yeah.
So, top right.
Yeah, what is that one?
Electro bomb!
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever's... No. Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground? Who was put into the hydraulic press first? Who drank the antidote? After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out?
Electro bomb.
Yeah.
And this next assault inside the hangar, so that's when...
Would open the shutter? Yep.
Yep. So where are you?
The only antidote was back further.
Yeah, you just took it.
And left.
So we're killing a bunch of people that are like trying their best to help us.
Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground?
That's way earlier. Before. Yeah. Look at her being all serious.
It's adorbs.
And then she almost like she killed her boyfriend.
The culprit on the press. Okay, so yeah, who was the first person? Yeah, no.
Easy.
Kokichi in the press. Why is he naked?
To hide the clothes, I guess.
Look at him, he's taking off his clothes.
Yeah.
Some with the crossbow, that's early.
Yeah. Why isn't he? Oh, there's Himiko. So glad we're not in this at fucking all.
Yeah. Kokichi's right arm.
Yeah, he's out by that point.
Look at his face there in the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The culprit's left arm.
Oh wait. This is a little bit after. The arrows, not that. This one.
Back.
Yeah, you got shot in the back. No, that's a little after. Took 3 arrows, put them back.
Yay.
And then he just kind of flushed it. That was like last thing.
This is the truth of the case.
So it appears I might have been the only one wrong about the Ultimate
Let's
Supreme
go
Leader's
over the
fate.
trick Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar.
Let me see it again.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case.
Oh yeah,
While
this
in the
song.
bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon.
Dude, I didn't know you had a cat.
Disassembled
I didn't either.
crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
I was really
Around
under
that
the
time,
impression
the culprit and
that
Kokichi
you
began
only the
a
Monaco could
confrontation.
fit inside the Exisals.
I was thinking you could fit a normal person.
Oops.
While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Disabled
That's
him
why
right in the
culprit aimed
face.
for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
I mean, maybe Kaito thought that was his vitals.
Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
I never heard that.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the
that's why I
was
said
given
poison.
the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb,
He blew himself
capable of
up.
disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders.
What if Kokiki just like was like, nah, let's just kill Kaito as well?
Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
No, I'm not gonna kill
He
it.
wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
So wait, where's the body swapping come into play?
I'm right, aren't I?
Wait, dude,
That's
really
you
not good?
there, isn't it,
I was
Kaito?
making a reference to the last case with
Oh.
Neo.
Really? Is it really Kaito?
But we still can't, like, definitively say what killed Kokichi.
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
He's
Like he
always
was
been right.
Yeah.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible. It's the actual truth.
Whatever, I get a point on the spreadsheet either way.
Well, there's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaido has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin, exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes.
When did it...
Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in Kaito, not as detected by Suiki Sayahara. Just in case there's, a divergent point.
Right, yeah, save up here.
I don't want to have to go through the entire trial again.
Jesus Christ, please. No, only for the intermission.
Sounds like the entire trial for me.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
What a Suiki Sayahara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
Okay. Alright.
All right, let's pin this down.
Then what now?
Who is
I'll
inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
What does it
That's
mean?
what you said, isn't it?
Damn it, is that already?
Kichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not!
Yeah.
I would never die!
Don't say it could never be
I
wrong.
trust Shuichi.
Alright, so that's the one thing we want to do. Kaito.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game. I'll put my faith in us.
I mean, we turned it up to now. What if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need to lie.
Alright.
Yeah, I was just saying, like,
Turn
we
this
have to
down.
fucking lie.
Who is inside that exisal?
You have to lie about Kokichi's
Yeah.
disappearance.
There.
Kokichi's
No, no, no.
and the culprit
You
is
get
Kaito
back,
standing
fuck.
right there.
You are not good.
I'm sorry. It's moving text.
I was thinking, like, man, we haven't had to lie at all this class trial. I just thought it wasn't going to be a thing.
Inside that exisal?
There's at least two other points I could have lied, probably.
Yeah.
I've noticed, like, the music does change, which is when you're supposed to do it. But it's like, I don't care too much to, like, figure it out.
Courage yours.
I've seen Kokiki. I am him.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kato's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. What if it actually is fucking Kokichi? If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
I'll just lie. Fuck it.
Please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
We were winning.
Wrong, and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Excuse me, let's take my spot right here.
Kaito!
What did he do with your plaque?
So,
Put it in the exisal.
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I believe.
It's no use. It's no use. It's no use.
Oh god, where have I heard this one before?
It's no use.
They won't let me vote for literally anyone else.
I was gonna ask, like, can you please vote for Kokichi?
That was my intent too.
Yeah.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
I won't get to see Kokichi's lab.
Yay.
We're gonna shoot him off into space. Super space.
We already did that with Nikon, though.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
We also did that for the principal in the first game.
Or the
Oh, yeah, alright.
totally wrong one?
Yeah, you remember that scene where like it just kind of was the intro cutscene?
Yeah. And then they explained it later on.
Yeah. We did it.
And then they're like, nope, it was Kokichi.
Alright, sweet. Now I got a lot more leg room. Now just Kibo goes away.
Oh yeah, great, more mana coins. Yeah, those are all the mana coins we have currently. All rise. How do we do?
I didn't get the backgrounds. Did I get like a B? I don't
No,
know.
please, a B.
Or Dick, don't kill him. I think I leveled up.
That's right, you did.
56.
Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
Absolutely right.
The blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right.
So y'all got it right, huh? Even Suichi and Makiro voted for me.
Hey, we tried not to, alright?
What a belief. Well, I knew you guys want to get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
jeez.
Seriously, look at the series script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. Oh, the fucking back routes.
Yeah.
But even so, I saw how to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki. Was you protecting Kaito or just believing him like me?
That's right.
One second.
Both of our, we've, once again, characters dying off at an equal rate here.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Suichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan?
I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw him off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Ah.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended?
You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control. I had Mew make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that?
Now, watch him. This is a lie and he actually is the mastermind.
Yeah.
The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think this killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true master instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too.
Disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted. What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you. Anyway, like I was saying,
You know...
then who is the true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either.
But
It doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind?
Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you.
To kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If you roll that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd kill myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
I think there's some flawed logic there.
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well,
Even if Monokuma or the true even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one's watching, there would be no reason for to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this game in the first place. But Monokuma's been a bit of a stickler about the rules, and about making this game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world. Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So, is this some kind of show?
But who would be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Look, Okiki might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt. Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Suiki. It's just like Kiki said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. Death game is made to be watched. That's true. Then who? Who is watching this?
Hey.
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone?
Who can say?
Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then,
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
incomprehensible.
then who is the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him? I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that.
Why you are just so cute.
What?
Huh? Really?
Hey,
You gave fucking... Whatever. I understand Kokiki's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaido? Why did you agree to kill Kokiki? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy. What? Jeez, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
I figured you'd react like that. But, are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it, that's blind dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote.
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't see to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin this killing game. Excuse me. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace.
Some really dumbass faces this kid has.
Yeah.
Ah, crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
But you know,
At least
I wasn't boring, right?
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me.
He blackened mailed.
No, I agreed to this plan once I heard the words, ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
It was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice. Because I'm out of time.
What?
Time.
Could it be?
Kaiser, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
Well, you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it
My
anymore.
bad.
Are
was
you
a
that
lie.
fucking stupid, Maki?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be.
You know.
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If it was fine during the medical exam, then that means this might be the virus. Virus?
Virus?
If I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
You really like how all of those dead bodies have a good look at the virus detected right on the billboard over there.
Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
could it be?
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaido didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it.
But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
tell you the truth.
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
Wait? Kaito was infected with the virus. How could that be? I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokiki's plan. But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so
Kokiki left me with a whole outline on it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Suiki'd see right through it to the end.
Huh?
What?
well done.
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Suiki. You're really something.
Kaito, did you...
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything
Got
out.
it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokiki and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Suiki'd see the trial.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I expect from my sidekick. But why? If you knew I'd see through it, why? If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far. It wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
But why?
I mean,
Because of this plan and Kokiki pretending to be the mastermind, we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's got to be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth.
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokiki gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap. To the end? No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey,
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you...
Hey, so
Can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun this game was.
That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
Dude, you fucking got me. I'm here like every week with this guy being forced to play this shit. I had to think if this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
You little.
The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off.
shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Kokiki said that? That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I would cooperate with him.
Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie.
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
I wonder which one it is.
A lie or the truth? Even now, at the very end, I don't really understand Kokiki. But maybe that's what this lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokiki was a very embodiment of a lie.
So he was a trap?
Yes. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Suiki. What? Me?
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you. Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated. So that's why I was so hard on you. My bad.
that's wrong.
Hey, no, Kai, that's not true. I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your psychic, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be...
Right on Shuichi.
Kaito!
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay?
How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time.
Punishment? I won't let
I
you.
won't let you kill him.
I want you to kill Kaito.
You planning on getting in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
Wait a second.
This is...
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop.
Kaito!
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What's so funny?
Hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the whole world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Hey!
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance. For the love of God, no, please.
I'm sorry, Pat.
Jesus. Yeah. That's a straight dab Monofan has right
And
now.
Mono Yosuke. He's doing the reverse dabs so they're in sync.
Rise and shine, cat. I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie!
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more of you chumps before. Fuck if I know. Let's destroy Monodam now. That sad sack is bumming me the fuck out. Boop.
What did you say?
Weren't all of the Monocubs completely destroyed?
Those old Monocubs were destroyed. These Monocubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
Thank you so
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What if all five of them just fucking die?
In this killing?
What was that?
You brought them back on a whim like that? You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monocubs. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think.
Finding other people?
well,
I got no idea what's going on and what any of this means, but that's right. We're so fucking lovable and shit! Except Monotaro, of course! Boop.
Hey, hey!
Oh, don't you know what else this means? Now that the Monocubs are back, I've got my Exisol entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now?
This is bad. If he's got the Exocells again. So
I
what?
won't let you kill him.
Doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end. Let's just stop it. Even if you fight the Exocell, you'll just get killed. Damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
The remote control and the last Electro Bomb were crushed in the press. Why?
No.
I won't give up. Maki roll. Enough all roll. I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone. And I've never been given a nickname like Maki roll before either. You! And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before. You're all Maki. I don't want this to end. I just
I
don't.
won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Maki, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I finally get to stay standing. But
Hey, so
Hey, Maki, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourselves from others?
that's right.
You decided you didn't deserve to have friends. Dang ya.
She's like, no, what? It's like, sorry, I'm coughing up a lot of blood. I'm kind of getting delirious.
That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fall for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Fuck me, Maki roll.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
Endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in.
Yeah, I'll endure it. I can't cry, even if I wanted to.
Sorry about the way, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Can do. Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
But let me just say this is the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Ready?
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest of you guys end this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please, don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Suiki, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
My friends suck.
Yeah, Kaito, okay.
Impossible is
Don't-
possible.
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. That nice Star Trek reference at the end. Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll.
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile. I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Oh, of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Then, let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
A special punishment suited to the luminary of the stars.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Oh yeah, well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
What?
Hold on, maybe he gets, like, it's just his corpse that goes through it.
There's a gun missing from Maki's lab, and he shoots himself with an airsoft gun.
Goodbye, guys.
There he goes. Levitating in the air.
Oh god, he's gonna lose. Is he gonna run out of oxygen?
Blast off. Second ignition.
It's just like the game, the first game.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Hey,
He
look
doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
We believe you, Kaito.
Aww.
Instead of going to the stars, he just got grounded, I guess. You can do it, Kaito.
Hell yeah.
What if this cures the virus somehow? Okay, oh, he just went completely.
Oh, he went to the other side.
Yeah.
He did it.
He did it.
He survived.
No, I don't think Monokuma has the power to do that. Oh, that's gonna take a lot to clean
Oh,
up.
now he can't see the stars anymore.
Error confirmed.
So he just died from the virus before, like...
Execution failed. Maybe we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, definitely shouldn't.
No!
Was that some sort of, like, antenna that was helping him, like...
It was him talking to the mastermind the entire time. Okay, Monokuma is really pissed off. Kibo? Kaito!
Right?
Kibo, are you okay? You got hit by that debris when you protect...
Well,
I'm fine. More importantly.
hey,
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
What do you mean Kaito won?
Yes.
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution. And it's right, Kaito wasn't killed by you.
It's Kaito's victory. Steven?
Yeah.
On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
We
Wow,
lost!
We lost! Okay, that was awful.
Yeah.
I don't know if he meant to do that, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine. It's not over?
There's still 5 of us.
No shit! Ain't it written in the school regulations? The killing game will go on until there's just 1 blackened or 2 spotless.
School it didn't say that about there being 2 spotless.
Yeah, I thought like it could have just been 1 spotless and 1 blackened.
Yeah. School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? And the only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game. Suicide pack!
Who's with me?
And to give Kaito's death me, I swear, I will keep my promise.
Yeah, we're not gonna let anyone else die. This time, really for real.
Maki, please. Who's ever gonna play that game anymore? It's already over.
You could cut the tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway? Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all. Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out. Oh, Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
So cute.
Oh, I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather around, little kids. I spent a whole month telling you about what you missed. Oh, month? Won't that take longer than the whole chapter?
My little cubs.
I'll tell you about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home. Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard.
We don't want it. Just go away.
I want it. By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped.
Kokiki.
There is nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way, nuh-uh. This game is going to keep going and going for a long time.
During his reign, Monokuma took out a flashback light.
Alright. Throw straight into this one, I see.
But what did you just do? Was that a flashback light just now?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end.
There's rules for how the killing game can end. And then, Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito. Kokiki too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind.
The killing game will never end. Never, ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. It's just simple supply and demand.
Such despair.
Such despair. I'll try to get that voice down.
Whatever.
Because you took Cyber Gonto, so I guess that leaves me with Junko.
Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard where a shot ball could fall and kill me. The place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed, all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there. What are you doing? Ah, Maki. So you came too. Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry. For what? I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I end up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito's gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be. Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been. But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito. Grateful? Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely. I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who have passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah.
Ah, so you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here, because I cast a spell to find you. Smoogie, Himiko.
If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
I'll train y'all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together. We're gonna end this together?
Himiko and I promised Kaito.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive, no matter what. Thank you, Kaito Momota.
Luminary of the stars.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships.
Maki's just like, you shitting me?
Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well,
Pardon me while I go cough up blood.
Because, I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito.
So good.
By the way,
Have we seen Kibo anywhere?
what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went? What was with that sudden voice change of his?
Kibo? Ah, I don't know. What is that guy else doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
The rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
He is the only other guy here, but if he's not here, I'm the only guy here. This is my one chance. Kibo
It's quiet.
is so fucking...
Too quiet.
The voices in his head are gone.
And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path.
Are those missiles?
I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what,
shit.
I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Kibo? Why are you in anime?
This is Mega Man and Dead Space.
Why?
Okay.
And I will destroy it.
Oh my fucking...
Oh, God.
A body has been discovered. A body has been discovered.
No, there aren't enough people to locate it anymore.
Yeah, okay, fuck.
Wow, this is pretty fucked up. With the voyage, purpose or
The
passion.
left side
Purpose or-
really fucking sucks.
Purpose or passion without voyage. Yeah, it's getting kind of lonely over on the left
Did I
there.
get Kaito's hair? Yeah.
Signing off.
Hi, everyone.
Speaking of signing off, this episode it's been a long episode.
Yeah.
Please, wait, yeah, so save the game, and I want to see if, just save the game, and let's see how long this one has been. So the intermission was at 11:53, and it's now quarter after 2.
It's been 2.5 hours, Fox.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I'll put up the score sheet. I think it's pretty much like nothing really, like everyone gained a point except for somehow Michael gained 2.
Yep, I believe that is
so
true.
pretty much that didn't really affect anything.
Yeah, I guess not, because I am at 3 now, I believe. I'm either at 3 or 4.
Me, Tom, and Edgar are still leading at 5, and I'm pretty sure Jason's at 4.
Solid.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys can just see it on the screen right now for yourselves. So, all right, so we are calling it. It's quarter after 2 in the goddamn morning. I am going to sleep.
Goodbye.
Bye.